have gotten 200,000 kills as of today, that being Tuesday, July 14th of 2015. So, what I did in order to get these 200,000 kills was I went down to the bridge that connects down to Southridge, and I basically just PK'd there this whole entire time. It took quite some time. I only had about 1,000 kills left, so what I did was I kind of based late last night, so that was a good 100 right there already covered. So basically from this day on, all I had to really actually do was just get 900 kills. So it's not really exactly too bad. I mean, heck, I can get 900 kills within 2 or 3 days. But I decided to go a little bit more impatient and decided to, well, get it all in one day. Fortunately, it was successful. I managed to get the 200,000 kill hut, and here I am today. So, when I got my last streak, which is around 900 I believe, I never actually lost it. I decided to go back to the Terusu base, just to simply stay there in base for a little while, and I still never actually lost it. On my way down I actually almost lost it because I was replying to a message and someone attacked me with a melee, but I didn't lose it yet. So right now I'm up to 916. There you go, this is the 200,000 kills right there. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to continue this streak for as long as possible. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to keep up the 900 streak. I mean, after a while people will start to notice as soon as they get up to about 1,000 or so. From that point on, well, we might be dealing with a little bit more of a rougher environment. So I might best get myself prepared for that. So what did I do exactly? I basically just used the Shipka. I didn't necessarily use the PBB because I thought that perhaps it was going to be a little bit too slow, despite how powerful it is. I just felt like it wasn't going to be powerful enough, so I decided to go ahead and use the Shipka instead, and Reflector is really bugging out today. For some reason, like, people are moving faster than what they should. It's really, really weird. Okay, I hope it normalized, because that was really weird, and I really hope it doesn't screw up the video. Not that I really think it will, but you never know with this. I mean, Reflector has been absolutely unpredictable lately. And you know what's unpredictable? The lag in this game. It's just freaking ridiculous. But anyways, let's get started. So basically I just stood on this bridge and just started spamming. And anybody who came across, I just tried to kill them off. So this video might be a little bit more difficult for me to commentate because of all the concentration I'll be putting in to the effort of PKing and trying my best not to die in certain situations. I'm also going to switch the staff out for the homeless windshield as well. I've gotten to a couple of occasions where I've gotten overflowed by bullets, primarily from the AA-12, and that managed to save my ass significantly. Considering the fact that the perfectly damaged AA-12 will only deal 4 damage with the homeless windshield. Alright, so we just killed Marcelo and we are currently at a 925 streak. So we just keep this going for another 25 more kills and we should get another streak, and now it's 24. So then we should be up to 950. Yeah, this is actually quite surprising, to be honest, because this has actually been the highest streak I've ever gotten in this game. If you check out my streaking rampage video from a while back, I believe I've gotten a streak of 500 and below 50. It's somewhere between 550 and, well, actually I should say, it's somewhere between 549 and 500. I actually died in the same exact spot. I was making my way towards the bridge, I think I died here. I'm not sure if it's either I died intentionally or unintentionally, but regardless, I died here and lost my streak. But now I'm up to 900, so this is officially the highest I've ever gotten. One thing that's really been annoying me though is the fact that occasionally I've gotten a few occurrences where people started following me. I managed to deal them off quite well. I mean, there was one person with a P2K, I forgot what his name was like C plus something. somebody from cons, I guess, but he would just not stop following me, and the one mentality that I had was, I'm here to PK and I'm not going to go ahead and 1v1 anyone, because that's ridiculous and that's a waste of time. That's something I don't want to do. So what did I do instead? Well, I left the bridge, and I just kept him from following me. I mean, the guy is just so gullible at every move, he just kept following me. And it was absolutely hilarious on how many times he died. When all he could have done was just stop following me. But he was persistent. I gotta give him that. He definitely was persistent to attempt to end my streak. But he just kept trying and trying and trying, and he constantly just ran into my shipping walls over and over again. It was ridiculous. And then of course I think there was, what's his name, Hugo Lord Mafia, he tried to kill me as well. I think he primarily got a little bit more aggressive because I killed him once, and he probably knew I was having a streak at that point, so he probably wanted to kill me then as well. But again, alas, his attempts were unsuccessful, which is good. Now about the 200,000. A lot of players have been thinking I boosted, which now I kind of regret not recording the entire thing. Because then I could pretty much show them in the face that, I was here this whole entire time. But, I did not do that, so I really don't have any medical proof. However, I have by the word of mouth, and my own truth, saying that I did not in fact boost these kills. How can one boost all the way up to 900? I don't know. It's such an absurd implication, but, well, not exactly an implication, more of an assumption, but, point in case, I didn't exactly boost. But, I was going to say something else, I kind of forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, the heart. The heart looks alright. If you notice, the one feature that I kind of don't like about it is that, if you see how Gramps is facing right now, yeah, you can't see the wings for some reason, but you know there's wings on the heart, and you know they expand off the head, so why isn't it there? So the back is, well, poorly designed. Why? Because there is no design. And there really should have been a design there if you're going to think about the proportions correctly. What's my streak? Oh my god, 949. Okay, just one more kill and we would be about 950. Let's see if this guy gets our last. I think you will. Yes, indeed. Alright. I like how the whole thing is just over-accentuated. It's so sensationalized. Every time you get a streak. Okay, now I have to be careful at this point because, well, let's just say that having a gold aura around you isn't really exactly the most, complimenting PK award. Sure, it does look nice, but it's also a giant, a practical sign saying, hey, go ahead and end my streak. I've already got this far. So yeah, there were a few annoyances, I should say, when it came to PKing around here. Occasionally there would be just some random player. I think one of them was Chris from Legacy. He would just stand right here with an AA-12 and just keep shooting down. So that was pretty annoying, but I managed to go against that by going behind him. For some reason, I killed him like 8 times, and he didn't do anything until like the 9th time I've killed him when he finally decided to retaliate. And even then, he didn't really do much towards me, and I killed him again. I have also been getting a couple of screen freezes as well, which kind of worries me. Because, in case you didn't know, if you get a screen freeze on your device, to another player it looks like as if you're lagging. So they'll try to pull out a melee on you. And, well, melees can kill you almost faster than practically anything. Especially against a very annoying screen freeze. So if we get another close to 50 more, should I actually say, what, 41 more? Yes, so 41 more and we'll be at 1,000 kill streak. I would really like to get that, but I mean, there really hasn't been any challenge yet. I mean, it's kind of just been me shooting off anybody that crosses this bridge. bites the dust. My cat's scratching the door, don't know why. Alright. I think this guy might be a little bit aggressive towards me. Yeah, there we are. That's another thing too. This whole reload thing also got pretty annoying at one point because sometimes the lag was so bad that sometimes I would just stop firing completely. And I would be stuck in this reload phase where I just couldn't shoot at all. Okay, yeah. He's getting aggressive at me. Every now and then I also like to span down towards the bridge a little bit. That way I know I'm not just staying in one spot. I also got a lot of threats in the PM saying that people were going to end my streak, but apparently not a lot of people even tried. Fortunately, for the thank of a peer off maps, I was able to stay hidden under those radars. If you want to say it like that. What's this? Oh, I'm sorry, Tite. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. That was my card. Okay, I gotta evacuate. Oh, okay, good. I was afraid that screen feed was gonna make me take a bad hit there. Not that it was gonna really be much, anyways. Right, I can see the PMs there, but you know what? I really don't want to apply any of the PMs because it's gonna really take away the aesthetics of the video. And as well as Pumpkin, my cat's already annoying me enough. She's constantly meowing at me. You know what? Let me do this. Reply to all these goddamn messages. I'll go ahead and pet my card as well. I didn't really take too many bounds of a hit, actually. I mean, how many hits did I take? Like 9? Was that all? I know I had to take a small heal a little while back, but even then, that wasn't all that bad. Oh yeah. Wait. Thank you. Righty then. Yes. Not gonna answer that. And wow, that actually wasn't all that bad. Okay then. Righty then, let's get back to work. You know what, actually, considering the fact that I was on video, you know what I should actually do? What's this guy? Really soon. This guy looks kind of embarrassing. So I'm just gonna leave this on screen for a little bit because I remember this a funny story I'm about to tell you guys. In one of my streaking videos, believe it or not, the streaking video that I have has actually been edited, believe it or not. In the actual version of the first video, there was a PM that I got from someone that was a long-ass rage message that came from some girl, and I don't know who the hell it was. I think I accidentally killed her, and like, I don't know, maybe she was in the middle of the streak or something, or maybe like she had a grudge against me or something, and I killed her, and I got that long-ass rage PM, and I just started laughing over the microphone, and later on, after uploading the video, okay, to put this message away, but later on, after uploading the video, I got a message from her again, saying, "Oh, can you please take down that video for me? I didn't mean what I said. I'm going through a lot of stress and everything," and she goes on and on about how she's going through stress and all this other junk and crap, and saying that she wants me to take down the video. So you know what? I played Mr. Nice Guy and I took down the video. And I told her, hey, how about next time you not do that in front of me? And hopefully, well, that's a life lesson. I mean, because believe it or not, seeing that, and then seeing all the views, so knowing that that many people saw your rage message, yeah, that seems kind of embarrassing. So yeah, I edited the beginning of the video and I took off that PM for her. I don't know, she said something about like, oh, stress, something about a grandfather, some crap like that. Believe it or not, if she was lying or not, it's still quite funny in the end, because you can see how badly she got affected by that. I don't quite remember her name though, however. But all I remember is just that instance of a occurrence. Oh well. I guess we got ourselves a new rage message. Except it's not exactly as bad as that last one. All it says is just noob about 7 times. Maybe even 5. But yeah, I'm curious. I wonder how Mr. London Nuts feels about impersonators, because I have quite a few. And I can tell that Donuts guy is probably another impersonator to Mr. London Nuts, but well, I think I'm pronouncing his username correctly. I don't know. I say either or, but yeah, looks like as if that guy was trying to impersonate him yet again. I mean, hell, it's the same head, it's the same heart, and the color scheme is practically almost the same. What's our streak now? 986. Yeah, you can see here, there's really not too much of a challenge going on. I mean, I haven't really been attacked by anyone too aggressive lately. Like, nobody ran up to me with like a Browning or something, or okay, no, that's a Neo rifle, okay. Even that's not really so intimidating. It can be annoying to combat against with, but it's not all that troublesome. You'll buff up the valley, by the way. Alright, so we killed Mr. Red and the gang McQuinn. And we killed someone from the sexy ones, alright. No comment on that one, but... Okay, BluecatEra award. Something I'm quite used to at this point. Yeah, at one point when I was streaking down on this bridge, it almost seemed to me as if people just stopped going to the bridge for some reason. And it was just really, really weird, and I was like, where is everyone? I mean, I've been shooting here for about the past 10 minutes, and I haven't seen anyone. This is so weird. And it just really seemed to me as if everyone just stopped going to the bridge, almost like as if because I was here or something. I know that's a little bit, like, self-centered, of course, like, chances are that's not just because of the fact that I was here, it's probably just the fact that, well, it was just the fact of the matter of luck that not a lot of people were crossing the bridge anyways. But that's what, it just felt like that, because my streak was so high, and like, I've killed off so many people, and like, oh, it's just all over the place, and like, tons of different people were killed, and oh, it just seems like that. Even now, at this point, it still kind of feels like as if there's not a lot of people going to the bridge as much as there should be. Did I get a straight? No. 5 more. And we... Oh, pardon me. And we will. We got shot from behind. Okay, that's a bar. Exercise caution. Or not. Okay, we better heal up while we still can. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Planet. Oh my god. Okay, that's 10 damage. I'm not sure if that was still the M107 gun. But that gun is rusty. Okay. And there goes the doorbell. So go ahead and cut this short for a second. Okay. I might have actually never have actually muted the microphone at all. But okay, I'm back. Reply to some of the messages. And oh crap, that's a PvP right there. And the screen freezes are getting a little bit worse. I still haven't got the streak. I think one more should do it, yeah. Alright, so one more for the money. And did we get it? We got it. Alright. 1000 streak. Oh, congratulations. I never actually knew I was actually going to be have that kind of potential to get 1000 streak. I could definitely keep going with this. Yeah, without a doubt. Really, like, at this point, I kind of don't really exactly care for the streak. Like, of course, I'm still going to exercise caution when I need to. But I really don't exactly care for the streak anymore. I mean, if I die, I'm not going to get upset. Be like, oh wow, new highest. Great. See, it's the optimism like that that keeps me going. But, yeah, I'm just glad I finally hit up the 1,000. Okay, this guy is just not dying for some reason. Moises. Where's this going? Oops. I like it though. Oh god. Yeah, I like to stay here at the bridge. Because it's only really just one way or the other in which someone can come towards you, which is good. It should allow you to focus more, and also it also helps improve your vertical dodging, because I imagine the first thing that comes to mind when somebody says dodging is dodging horizontally, but that's not exactly the case if you're going to be PKing here, because you'll have to be dodging vertically. So it's a good way to practice for that as well. So we got him. And also there's a lot of ways in which you can actually trap players, because a lot of times they seem to be a little bit paranoid about bullets. So like they run past you from the side, like I'm about to do it now, you just shoot from them like this. Okay, that guy kind of did like the smart way where he actually just runs through it, but sometimes they stay like up against this wall and kind of just get hit by all the other bullets. Alright, that guy tried to shoot me once. Don't know what he was trying to accomplish there. Oh, Colin, how are you? Surprised I didn't say anything. He probably did, actually. There he is again. He's probably scouting for another base. Right, I'm also doing this on a sub-tag, that way I don't get any of the credit for just simply PKing and not basing instead. Because if I were to do something like this, I would like to go on the sub-tag, because, you know, the main tag, you'll end up getting the money and everything. And, well, you don't always have to earn the money if you are not basing it. So I like to think of it that way. Oh look, is he recording as well? Oh, that's kind of embarrassing to kill it off like that. You know, I always see people saying like, "Hey YouTube" and stuff like that, but I always like ponder, like, are they actually recording, or are they just saying that just for the sake of attention? And if they are, how come I've never seen these videos? Well, that's actually a pretty obvious question. Well, a question with a pretty obvious answer, I should say. Probably because of the fact that they're not exactly all that well known. So since they have like 0 views, it's going to be very hard to identify those videos and to track them down. Plus, then the names that they probably provide for the videos aren't really exactly, well, how should I say? Let's just say you know what I was about to say. I kind of lost my way of words there, but... Lil Versace. Okay, we got a guy named Derek. Why is that? No Bluecat award? Are you getting a Bluecat award? No? No? Okay. Guess I have to keep going then. What's our streak? 10-23. Right, the reason why I'm not going to be replying to messages as much as frequently as I normally would is, well, sometimes I get complaints from people saying like, oh, I'd rather see the video, like the actual gameplay, rather than you talking to people. Which, well, I guess that is quite agreeable. But, and also the fact that on a lot of occasions when I reply to someone, I end up taking a lot of bad hits because I'm not exactly focused. Is he getting aggressive at me? Okay, he's not getting aggressive at me. Good. Get the homeless wood shield though, I can't but to take a hit. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Our streak now is 28. see if we can get this kill off Valley here. It's kind of just going back and forth like that. Did we get her? Ah, we didn't get her. God damn it. Okay, we killed a cucumber? Alright, we got 2 kills there. Not bad. They are one atrocious. Where? Oh, crap. That's what I mean by not focusing. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, I promise I won't let something stupid like that ever happen again. This guy is kind of a little bit of an asshole right now. I saw him kind of just shoot down twice like that. That was a real asshole. Yeah, okay. He might be getting a little bit aggressive at me because he probably saw my streak or something. Okay, we killed off Faith again. We're getting a little bit to a skirmish here. But overall, it's still not all that bad. You're not yellow, you're golden. Alright, let's just say he's yellow. Just for the sake of not having an argument. I don't really fucking care.